Hey everybody, Syncretic 3D here. In this video, I want to show you how to make a smoothie material using my package. So let's get started. What we have here is a background, a glass, hide that, a smoothie object, hide that. Below that is a subsurface with seeds all over it. Okay, and you also have the straw here. Let's start with the straw. Control I, H, create a new material. Let's see it in the render view. Okay, let's give it a nice glass shader. Move this up. Okay, now I want to give this some stripes. Let's add a stripes horizontal. Add a flatten node to flatten it out. Plug that into the roughness here. And it has nice stripes. It's more rough in the white areas and the glossy in the black areas. Let's add some cellophane to this. It's a little bit. Creates a rough subsurface. Now let's add a mask bump node. Plug the mask into the mask here. Plug the normal into the normal here. Looks good. Let's use the scale output and plug the end of the scale input here. That should look a little bit better. Okay, cool. Now I want these stripes to go in waves. So what we can do is use a stripes. Let's use Y. You see it's not all the way around. We need like 10, but it's going to create them like this. It's going to stretch them on the Y axis. So let's use the UVs for this instead. UV, back to input UV. Let's use the X instead. Let's do 1, like so, and use this as a mask translate node. Plug it into here, mask translate, and that will allow us to distort the stripes here. Let's use the scale here. Let's use lower influence here. Do 0.1. Make this 0.5 for the waves. Maybe 0.25. Like so. Now let's see the. That looks good. Maybe a little bit more wide. Like so. Looking good. Let's unhide everything else. Let's start on the glass now. Control IH. Give this a nice glass shader. Chroma glass. That way it has that dispersion effect. Okay. Let's lower the roughness here. Let's take away the chroma. We may not need that for this one here. And then let's add some noise. Use the 5th output here. Let's make it more fractally. And plug it into a dirt map. Plug the dirt map into the roughness for the cellophane. And use a little bit of cellophane here. Maybe change the max to 2. That's nice foggy glass. Maybe 1.5 is better. Now let's stretch this noise texture by using an axis restrict node. Plug it into here. Lower the Z-axis. Now we get these nice stretch marks. Okay, looking good. Let's unhide everything else. Let's start on the smoothie here. Control IH. Actually, let's hide the glass and the straw. And let's hide this, and then start on this instead. Let's use a transparent node, because we only need the seeds right here. Render this out. Let's give the seeds, which is over here, a new material. Zoom in on this right here, and give them a glass shader. Change the now. Then you use a volume mask. Refresh this. Let's give it something like 20 for density. Maybe even 100. Make this black here, or like dark blue, dark brown. And add some cellophane to this right here. Looking good. And then let's unhide the smoothie here, hide the glass, hide the straw, hide the background. Now we have the smoothie on top of the seeds. Press new for a new material. And let's give it a nice glass shader for the glossy surface. Lower the for now. Then let's add a volume mask node. Let's increase the density, something like 10. Let's make this a nice kind of purpley maroon color. Then let's play around with the IR. Let's do 1.38 maybe. 1.7 maybe higher instead. Yeah. And then let's increase density slightly. Let's do 15 instead. 12. Probably good. And now let's add some noise to the surface here. Noise with output, more fractal here. Plug it into the roughness for the cellophane. Increase the cellophane here. Looking good. Unhide everything. Add a new material to this background here. Let's give it a plastic black. Add a markings node. Rendering it out right now. And let's change the seed here. Looks pretty good. Change the scale, let's do 1. More fractal here. And add a drip map node right here. Plug the mask into the roughness here. Max into max. More subtlety. Less rough. That's looking pretty good. Maybe less cellophane here. less sound density. Let's do 6 instead. Looking pretty good. That should about do it. I just wanted to run you through what my general workflow is with using my package. You can find a link for it below this video. Alright guys, thanks for watching and have a good day.